Oh, brother, I'm about to open up a can of worms. You know those prank cans, like where the snake jumps out at you? Well, I'm about to open one of those up, except like the snake might jump me if it sees me in public after this. Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie is bad. Like, actually, it's just above bad. Like, it's just like, it has one thing going for it, and that's it. So it's just right above it. The only reason it's as popular as it is because the anime community is just down horrendous, and everyone's just simping over Shikimori. And I know for a fact, after any of those simps watch my video, they're gonna form an army to hunt me down and execute me for making this video. Okay, that intro was a little aggressive, but it is bad. It's moderately entertaining at best. But if you like moderately entertaining videos, then go ahead and drop a like if you're enjoying mine so far. And if you keep coming back, or if this is your first time here and you're enjoying it, go ahead and subscribe, because you can see when I post more mildly amusing videos, and it really helps me out too. So it's just a win-win, really. Alright, let's get back to this video. I have a lot of problems with Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie, and it's honestly probably faster for me to start with what I do like about the show. I like Shikimori's face. His face too, I guess, but I mean, just the main character designs that these two have, I really enjoy. I think the eyes and the hair, they kind of light these characters up and give them that happy puppy love feeling that they give off during the show. I think that's what it is. I'm still studying like art myself, so I don't know, but I just really enjoy their designs. The background stuff and the other characters in the show, it's alright. But I mean, the best design is my homegirl Hachimitsu. You can stare into the depths of hell if you focus in on her soulless eyes. Alright, strap in, because we're going to get into what I don't like now. Let's start with the story. Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie is about two high schoolers that are dating, Micchon Shikimori and Yu Uzumi. Overall, it's pretty basic. It's just a high school romance anime. Them and their group of friends go to school together, they hang out, they do various things. The thing that makes this one different is that Izumi is an absolute beta male. He can't do anything on his own because of his absurd bad luck. Then you have Shikimori that could do anything and basically just protects Izumi from life itself. It sounds like a good premise, right? Well, yeah, it does, if it wasn't the entire show. They beat this dead horse so much it turned into a freaking donkey. I'd say like 80% of the jokes stem from this one premise and just lack any creativity outside of it. I will say after like 4 episodes, like episodes 5 and 6, they start to go away from this trend and start to use other means of comedy. But it's so early in the season right now that we just have to wait and see from this point on. But it was better in the latest 2 episodes. My second gripe with the show is the characters. Izumi's entire character is based around being nice and insanely unlucky. It's not bad when paired with Shikimori's character, that can do anything, is a very caring person. And moderation though. Moderation is the key word. The way you moderate these interactions and keep them from getting old is having side characters that can also interact with them instead of relying on your 2 main characters. Well, this guy's blander than tofu, this girl is basically just Shikimori's hype man, and then this girl has no soul. Not a single person can convince me she's not a demon. If you ask me, they basically just have named background characters. You can hardly consider them side characters. They are over glorified background characters. They are as shallow as a puddle and have no depth to them at all. Now, hold your fingers. I know you're about to start slamming your keyboard right about now. They tried to give more interactions and more depth to them, I think. In episodes 5 and 6, when I said they started to lean away from the main premise more, they gave this girl a flashback to when her and Shikimori met. It wasn't much, but it was a start. And they also gave more group interactions. I think they were actually trying to give the moderation that I was talking about and implement the things I'm talking about in this video. So as of now, the show could be at a turning point where it starts to get better, but we have to wait and see still. Now for the review of Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie, I'm gonna do it a little different. I'm gonna do 2, one for where the show currently is standing, and one for where I think the show could be if it stays on its current trajectory. So we'll start with the current review. I understand that it's a slice of life and there's not going to be any like crazy overarching story, but it came in with a decently different premise and it's already overused and boring. There's no variety to it at all. They do the same thing over and over. Izumi gets in trouble, Shikimori bails him out. Izumi cheers Shikimori on, Shikimori turns into Batman and crushes everyone in her path. And the side characters have no depth to them, so they're just kind of boring. Now, as far as my thoughts where the show could end up, it's not going to be good. It's not going to end up being good at all. It can go from barely watchable, like a 3.5, to like just above mid-tier, like a 6 out of 10. That's what it could do, I think. That's only if it implements the things I'm talking about, though. Like, it needs to give the side characters more depth, like through a flashback, or maybe just like a bonding moment where you can see them building that emotional connection. And this, leading into my next point, can give the moderation I've been talking about. Give them different ways to give comedy to the viewer. They've already started to do this by giving funny animations on top of reactions, surprises, or like sly comments. And this can just give them another tool to use in their shed. That's all I got for you in this video though, guys. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, subscribe. It really does help me out. And just thank you so much for all of the support I've gotten on the last few videos. It's really encouraging to see, honestly. And go ahead and let me know what you guys think about this show. Like, do you like it or dislike it, and why? Because like, I don't see anyone talking about Shikimori, and I'm really curious what others think about the show. And I'll see you guys in the next one.